Most people think that insurance brokers just help you to find an insurance policy, but the real value, it goes beyond just getting a quote. In this video, I'll break down exactly what insurance brokers do, how we work behind the scenes, and how to know if you need one. And stick around to the end because I'll cover when you don't actually need one, because it's not for everyone. Hi, I'm Marel, a former business consultant turned insurance broker. I help businesses grow smart, stay protected, and avoid costly mistakes. Insurance can feel complicated, salesy, full of fine print. My job is to take all of that complex, simplify it for business owners just like yourself. What people think an insurer broker does. Well, most people think an insurance broker is someone who gets a few quotes from different insurers and emails you a price. That's part of it, sure, but that's a small part. The real work happens after that quote arrives. Let's break down what a broker actually does. This part is to understand your business comprehensively. It's not a tick and flick, it's understanding what industry do you play in? What are the activities? What assets does your business have? What lines of business are you looking to get into? Are you looking to expand? How many staff do you have? Are they full-time? Are they contractors? It's getting into the detail there to understand what cover you actually need. It's uncovering risks you may not have considered that impact your cover. This risk profiling upfront is what prevents gaps later. The next part is policy selection and tailoring. Here, it's matching the policy or policies to your risk profile. And this is the value of a broker, because at this point, it's not just comparing the premium, it's going deeper. It's understanding the actual policy wording. What are the exclusions there? What are the definitions? What are the supplements? Are there any special conditions added to that policy? And then from there, structure the policy or policies to make sure that you're actually covered where you assume you are. Negotiating with insurers. It's not just go and apply somewhere, get a quote. Many of these policies, we will go and negotiate the actual price, negotiate the actual terms to make sure what's presented in that quote is tailored to the client. How is this done? Well, with the discovering the risk profiling, that's to understand the business. And the reason we need to do that is we can then package that up and present this to the insurers. The way that we present it is important because understanding if there's any risk mitigants in that business is key to lower the perceived risk of that business. And that's how we can get better terms and better pricing. And over time, insurance brokers build relationships with insurers or underwriters, and that helps so that we can get favorable conversations happening when we are provided risks that are either unique or complex. Ongoing management. As your business grows, your risks evolve. Think new assets, new locations, new services, new leases, new staff, the list goes on. And what insurance brokers do is midterm adjustments or endorsements. These are changes that are applied immediately to the policy to make sure that you're up to date. Think about buying a commercial property for the business or starting a new lease or buying a fleet of vehicles or a brand new large value asset. It's important to make sure that you've got the cover and the business is up to date should any claims arise. They will meet up or review with you to understand what's evolved and what's changed to make sure, again, that your policy is up to date and fit for purpose, accurate to what's actually happening in the business. And the value here is having someone that's proactively asking you if there's any changes to your business. Do you have new subcontractors? Have you purchased new assets? Are you looking at new industries? This makes sure that your cover is always aligned to what's happening in the business. And this is where a lot of DIY or online insurance policies go wrong because businesses change, but policies don't. This is a large one, claims management. This part here is often the single most frustrating piece of the insurance pie that business owners have to face. Insurance brokers manage the full claims process on your behalf. That includes gathering documentation, communicating with insurers, and keeping the claim moving along. What it often involves is multiple steps, including obtaining quotes, liaising with loss assessors, organizing inspections, arranging repairs, collecting reports, managing contractors. Sometimes the insurer will appoint service providers, and other times an insurance broker will assist you in appointing independent providers. This depends on the insurer and the policy terms. A claim can easily involve multiple back and forth conversations, clarification requests, delays. An insurance broker handles all of this while you stay focused on running your business. An insurance broker's job in a claim is to advocate for you, protect your position, and push for a fair and timely settlement for you. Who actually needs a broker? Well, if your business is growing, evolving, or has any complexity, an insurance broker is extremely valuable. Complex could mean multiple staff, leases, equipment, contracts, clients, professional advice, or online exposure. If you don't fully understand your policy wording, or you're just trusting a drop-down menu online, then you could be exposed. A broker adds huge value when your risks are not one size fits all. We've talked about the value of an insurance broker, but there are times where you might not need a broker. For instance, if you're a sole trader with very simple risks, for example, needing public liability for a side hustle. You might not need insurance if your insurance is straightforward and you understand what you're buying. Think about home and contents insurance policies or car policies. Also, you might not need an insurance broker if you're happy to do the research and you fully understand the policy wordings yourself. And then when it comes time for claim, if it does, you're fine to manage that claim yourself end to end. But even then, many people still choose insurance brokers because of the time and just ensuring they've got peace of mind. Many people talk about using a broker being more expensive. This is often not true. Brokers are paid a commission by the insurers or otherwise a disclosed fee structure. But because insurance brokers understand risks of the businesses that they're dealing with and the insurance market, they will save clients money over time. If we're talking about straightforward insurance risks like cars, home and contents policies, a broker in that instance could be more expensive, but most of the time when dealing with businesses, risks are going to be unique and tailored. And when risks are unique and tailored, the policy needs to match, and often you're not going to want just the standard check in a box DIY policy online. But the most important thing to keep in mind is that insurance brokers help avoid costly mistakes and underinsurance, which could cost a lot more than any premium. So to bring this all together, insurance is one of those things you only realize the value of when something actually goes wrong. An insurance broker's job is to make sure you're protected before that happens. Whether you use a broker or not, just make sure you fully understand your risks and your policy. That there is a non-negotiable. Like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe for more business protection and growth tips, and drop a comment if you have any questions. As always, I'll keep breaking down this stuff so that you can grow your business while staying protected.